Okay, as you guys can tell, this is a audio voiceover ADR session, as they call in Hollywood in the studios. This is something new I'm trying, and hopefully it'll work out to provide a lot more information for you guys and allow me to post more information and have it easier on my end to get the information posted. Okay, so as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about this Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton thing that's going on, and the reckless, senseless banter, speculation, hype, innuendo, because they're not really discussing anything, they're not really talking anything, and people are getting really emotional about the whole issue. You know, they're getting caught up in this left-right paradigm. They're getting caught up in this Ford Motor Company versus Chevy. They're getting caught up in this LA Dodgers versus New York Yankees. They're getting caught up in this, you know, Lakers versus the Pistons, or whatever team their rivalry happens to be that year, or the Celtics or whatever. You have to understand one thing, that people are saying that Donald Trump is a self-made guy. People are saying that he's for the people. People are saying that he's not part of the Illuminati or secret societies or whatever. And this is the fact, because you always have to boil things down to the facts. And the fact is that if the Illuminati, if the Rothschild banking dynasty, if the CIA, if any of the covert ops, alphabet groups that you've never heard about do not want Trump in there, Trump is not going to be there. Okay? It's just that simple. Somebody wants him there because there's always somebody behind the president or the presidential nominee, because politics has been bought, paid for, sealed, signed, and delivered a long time ago. A long, long time ago. And everyone seems to be listening to Trump's words. He's going to throw Hillary Clinton in jail. That's an assumption. That is speculation. That is something that is theoretic. He says he's going to build a wall. I guarantee you right now, he will never, ever build that wall. I will tell you right now, no way, no how, you know, it just won't happen. It won't happen. And I'm not going to go into it. There's a lot of other things that I got to talk about here. And let's boil it back down to logic. Let's look at all the past presidents in the United States. And let's take it from the mid-60s. The reason why I'm picking the mid-60s is not for an arbitrary reason, but is because the United States peaked economically in 1964. The United States peaked economically in 1964. It's been downhill ever since. Reagan era, people would say, oh, everything was prosperous in the Reagan era. No, that's when all of the debt went through the roof. It's a fake illusion of growth that he's creating, because he's maxing out the credit card and he's selling the next generation or generations down the drain. So it's fake. Oh, we had an economic expansion with Bill Clinton. No, because behind the scenes, Bill Clinton and Rubin heisted all of the gold in Fort Knox. So as you were listening to Bill Clinton play a saxophone, seeing him on the Arsenio Hall show, him and his cronies are out busting Fort Knox out. So no, there was no economic expansion. There was only economic depravity, and we're only feeling that now. So let me get back to the point. Let's look at the presidents since 1964. And some of these presidents have served multiple terms, so factor that in. Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Papa Bush. Like that guy did anything for the country. Clinton. Then you got Baby Bush. Okay, the 9/11 president. Look what happened in that fiasco. Fantastic. Then you got Obama. What did Obama do? Obama wrecked everything. You can keep your health care coverage. Nope, didn't do that. I'm going to free the prisoners of Guantanamo. Nope, didn't do that. Ran the debt up. What are we at? 19.5 trillion? And that's just the debt that they publish. There's more debt than that. It's like 200 trillion. It's probably 250 trillion by now. They maxed out Social Security. They've taken all the pension funds. There is nothing, absolutely nothing to go on. We've had almost 55 years of this garbage, and everybody thinks that there's another candidate that's going to step in and change it. Look, we've had 55 years of this crap. You think Donald Trump's going to change anything? You really think so? Based on the past, you think that the future is going to be different. I argue against that. I argue against it all day, all night. And I'm not going to get into details about Trump. I've already done that on the radio. I've done that on other videos that I made, and no one listens. Everyone wants to believe the lie. Everybody wants to believe the fairy tale. Everybody wants to believe that they can just sit back, do nothing, and let someone else take care of it for them. When in life has that ever been a successful theory, a successful notion, or an understanding of higher truths? Oh yeah, just let somebody else take care of it. That is the big lesson here for America, especially America, but I'd say the Western world in general. Would you stop believing in these mother effing politicians that have lied to you for decade after decade after decade after decade? Oh, but Trump, he's a businessman. Oh yeah, okay, that's why he's got pictures with the Bushes. That's why he's hanging out, going to all these dinners with the Clintons. That's why he's hanging out taking pictures with known homosexual and fairy Liberace smiling in the background. What do you think's going on there? Now he's got all kinds of these rape allegations or groping allegations, which, okay, they could be true, they couldn't be true, whatever. But again, I'm not going to get stuck on the hysteria of it. All I'm saying, this is all I'm saying. If you want to go believe in Trump, go believe in Trump. You want to go ride a broomstick with the witch, bitch, Hillary Clinton? Okay, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. All I'm saying is that the past has not yielded a presidential candidate that has done anything. They all lie beforehand. After they get in office, everything changes, and I'm trying to get everybody back to square one and looking at things pragmatically. Now the next question you might ask, well, how do you change America? Well, you ain't going to change America at all unless you change the ownership of America. You know, when you have 5 media companies that own all the media outlets, when you have 2 huge mega box hardware stores and then really nothing else, when you've got 2 huge mega store retailers, when you've got a handful, 4 or 5 different oil companies and the same amount of gas stations, or at least the wholesalers behind the gas stations, you ain't changing nothing. You ain't changing a damn mother effing thing. Now, one of the things that I think is cool is the release of all of these WikiLeaks docs. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. But this is the thing. Who is really listening to the WikiLeaks docs? The general masses, people listening to it? Nope. They sure are not listening. They'd rather watch the Super Bowl or, pull up the Kardashians or some of these other non-material things and think that that's really life. It's not. And at the same time, the corporations keep driving you down into the ground. So the real key here is the power has been so hierarchically divided. It's like a reverse iceberg. Okay, you got the people at the top of the iceberg, okay? 7 billion of them, or let's take the United States, 330 million. They got this little chunk of ice. Now these 20 or 40 people that are under the water, they've got all that huge iceberg Because 9/10 of an iceberg is below the waterline. And I don't care who you change at the top. Unless you change the bottom, nothing's ever going to change. Hey, I hope Trump can change things. I hope that something changes on that level. But history is going to tell you, past logic is going to tell you that that's not where the action is. And that's all I'm saying today. Be skeptical. Be logical. Let's everybody slow down. Let's get off of this fight or flight emotional mechanism that they love to put you in. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And that's really the point of the day. And I hope this helps people. And again, you guys want to go for Trump? Go for it. You want to go follow Hillary Clinton? Go for it. You guys want to go live under a rock? Fine, go for it. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm just a guy with an idea. And if it helps you, you can internalize it, do something with it. Great. So that's it. What are we at today? What are we at, the 23rd of can you guys even believe October's almost? I'm gonna be glad when this election is over. I'm gonna be glad. I think I'm gonna go out and get a case of beer on November 8th because it's over. And we don't have to listen to all this banter and this nonsense. We can start dealing with like real issues again and stop all this scandalous rhetoric. Okay, I've talked enough. 10/23/2016, Sunday. Have a good weekend, guys.